Welcome to this webinar about the creation of the Byron Special Entertainment Precinct, a special entertainment precinct for creative activation in Byron Bay. I'm delivering this on behalf of Council, and I acknowledge and pay respect to the Bundjalung of Byron Bay, the Arakwal people as traditional custodians of the land within Byron Shire that forms part of the wider Aboriginal nation known as the Bundjalung. I also acknowledge and pay respect to the Widjabul and Minjabul people as traditional custodians within the Byron Shire. This webinar is part of Council's early engagement about the creation of the Byron Special Entertainment Precinct. We'll cover the project background, key details about the trial precinct and how you can get involved. And you can download these slides from Council's Your Say website. We'll start by sharing the context and a bit of background about the project. And this includes the history, how it fits within the New South Wales Government vibrancy reforms and Council's new economic development strategy, and why Council has decided to create this new precinct for the Byron Bay Town Centre. First, it's important to set the context in terms of the project history. And this starts with the introduction of the New South Wales Government vibrancy reforms across the state in 2023. At the same time, Council started work on a new economic development strategy known as the Draft Industry and Visitor Economy Strategy, or the BIVE. In 2024, Council continued work on the Draft BIVE strategy, and the vibrancy reforms were rolled out by New South Wales Government, including the creation of special entertainment precincts. In December 2024, Council decided to establish a trial special entertainment precinct for the Byron Bay Town Centre and to seek New South Wales Government funding for the project. In December 2024, Council also resolved to develop a nighttime economy strategy, a plan to revitalise and support activities and businesses that operate after dark. Having or resolving to prepare one was a prerequisite to be eligible for special entertainment precinct funding. In April 2025, Council was successful in its grant application for the project. And taking on board earlier community feedback, Council also decided to transform the Draft BIVE strategy into a new vibrant economy strategy to be supported by 4 action plans. Council is currently undertaking early engagement for the project and preparing technical documents. This includes a planning proposal, precinct management plan and acoustic study. And importantly, Council must create the precinct to trial it. This will involve New South Wales Government approval and formal feedback from the community and state agencies during the statutory exhibition process. The trial is expected to begin in mid-2026 and run for 12 months. And when the trial ends, it will be evaluated and Council will decide if it becomes permanent. So let's look a bit more at the New South Wales Government vibrancy reforms. These reforms aim to get people out and about connecting again, particularly following COVID. And the reforms are overseen by the Office of the 24-Hour Economy Commissioner. They include a mix of changes to legislation and policy form, and they aim to support the nighttime economy, but not at the expense of safety. They apply to music and performance venues, business and retail premises, and streets and open spaces. And they include the opportunity for councils to create a local special entertainment precinct, with Byron Shire Council being the first regional council to pilot a precinct. Some of the changes have already come into effect across New South Wales. This includes simplified entertainment noise regulation, outdoor dining and activation, possible extended trading hours, liquor licensing streamlined, and reduced red tape for council approvals. For more information about the vibrancy reforms, visit the 24-hour Economy Commissioner's website. And for more information about changes for licensed venues, visit the Liquor and Gaming New South Wales website. So why a new precinct in Byron Bay? Our community and businesses have experienced a series of challenges over recent years, including COVID, multiple natural disasters, and other economic changes. We've heard from the community and local businesses that there's a strong desire to revitalise the town centre both during the day and at night. Significant development is occurring along Johnson Street, with new buildings and venues emerging in our town centre. The trial precinct is a proactive response to these changes and opportunities, and a step toward a more vibrant, safe and inclusive town centre, both day and night. It aligns with Council's new vibrant economy strategy, which is currently in development. And as the first regional council to pilot a precinct, it's a unique and exciting opportunity for our community, businesses and visitors. Next, we'll cover the details of the new trial Byron Special Entertainment Precinct, including explaining some of the technical jargon about a special entertainment precinct, how it will be tailored to Byron Bay, and what it will look like in reality. So what is a special entertainment precinct? A special entertainment precinct is a new planning concept introduced by the New South Wales Government as part of its vibrancy reforms. It is a defined area where trading hours and sound conditions are set by Council in consultation with the community, local businesses and state agencies to encourage activation and vibrancy in the area. Council creates the precinct under the Local Government Act, using the planning proposal process and by developing a precinct management plan to set trading hours and sound conditions and the process for managing any complaints. It also includes changes to the local environmental plan and development control plan. The trial precinct will reflect Byron Bay's unique identity, values and vision. It will celebrate culture, creativity and connection. Council will also seek Purple Flag accreditation to ensure safety, good transport and a positive going out experience. The proposed precinct stretches from Apex Park and Denning Park at the foreshore, down Johnson Street to the bypass roundabout and across the railway parklands to Middleton Street. It aligns with the existing town centre business zone. So what is the vision for the precinct? This precinct will celebrate culture, creativity and connection. It will create a vibrant, inclusive and safe place from sunrise to after sunset. It will honour and reflect First Nations culture and our local values. It will celebrate and promote creativity and culture for locals and visitors of all ages, and support the sustainability of diverse local businesses, workers and for our creative communities. It will provide certainty around sound, trading hours and liquor controls tailored to Byron Bay's unique context. There are three main changes that will occur with the aim to reduce red tape, support business and help align community expectations. First, sound controls for all venues will be set by the precinct management plan. Council is currently undertaking an acoustic study to inform this plan and will consult with businesses and communities about these controls. When the precinct is established, existing sound criteria on development consents and liquor licences will be overridden by those in the precinct management plan. And conditions on development consents that prohibit live entertainment will not have effect. Offensive noise provisions will not apply to venues in the precinct if they're acting in accordance with the sound criteria framework in the precinct management plan. Council will continue to regulate sound from unlicensed venues as well as non-entertainment related sound. Liquor and Gaming New South Wales will continue to be responsible for managing entertainment sound for licensed venues. And when the precinct is established, a higher threshold of complaints will apply. The disturbances must exceed the limits in the precinct management plan to be unreasonable. Next, trading hours for all venues will be set by the precinct management plan. Council is currently collating and analysing the current trading hours of businesses in the precinct and will consult with businesses and community about what could change. When the precinct is established, existing trading hours on development consents, which are less than the hours set by the precinct management plan, are turned off, while venues with longer hours will have these maintained. Council will continue to regulate trading hours of all premises. Licensed venues will also be able to access incentives for reduced fees and extended liquor licence hours with Liquor and Gaming New South Wales. Finally, the designated precinct will be on planning certificates, and complaint handling will be in the precinct management plan, including Council's role and the role of Liquor and Gaming New South Wales in respect to licensed and unlicensed premises. Planning certificates will notify new residents moving into the precinct, as well as future developers. It will help set clear expectations and minimise future land use conflicts and complaints. So what will it look like in reality? The community and businesses will bring the precinct to life, and it could include outdoor theatre or cinema, art trails, street performance and gallery nights, paint and sip and book launch events, laneway closures and activations, storytelling trails using art, film projections and lights, pop-up shop front activation, more outdoor dining options, and later opening hours and more entertainment options for locals and visitors. In this final part of the webinar, we'll cover the consultation opportunities of the project, including what is happening now and what is happening later. There are 4 phases of the consultation for the project. Now, in phase 1, there is early engagement with residents, businesses, visitors, state agencies, and the broader community. Next, in phase 2, there'll be the formal statutory exhibition of the planning proposal and supporting documents. Then, in phase 3, there will be community feedback and input from a precinct working group during the 12-month trial, starting in mid-2026. And finally, phase 4, there will be community feedback at the end of the trial to inform evaluation and a decision on whether to make the precinct permanent. Right now, if you live or operate a business in or near the proposed trial precinct, you can register for an information session, either in person or online. You can register your attendance on Council's Your Say page for this project. For the broader community, Council will be inviting feedback on the preferred precinct model via several channels over a 4-week period from 12 August to 9 September. This includes an online survey, pop-up events, as well as focus groups. For more information and to stay informed about the project, visit Council's Your Say page website for updates on the project. And if you'd like to receive email updates, please email Byron sep@byron.nsw.gov.au to join the mailing list. Thank you for listening to this webinar.